right, everybody. It is Christmas night. I hope you all have had a wonderful Christmas. I hope that the holidays have treated you well. I'm always aware that we all kind of look at these holidays differently depending on whatever's going on in your life. So, whatever it is that you have going on in your life today or building up to today or just however it is that you feel about the holidays, I'm thankful that you're here. And if there's anything that you ever want to talk about, that's what we're here for. So I think one of the hardest things, and I was talking to my dad just, a couple moments ago, is that, so 2 years ago tomorrow, my stepmom passed away, his wife, and they had been married, for 25 plus years. And I'm always aware that whenever you have someone that is grieving over the holidays, that if you invite them over to your house, you also have to invite their grief over as well. So whatever it is that you're going through today, you're invited to share it here, and and however you want to. So, anyways, it is Christmas night. By the way, I'm starting with the radar here because we have some showers, snow showers actually, falling out across extreme southern Kansas and trying to make a run into northern Oklahoma up towards Renfro and Bremen. It's not really going to amount to anything more than just a couple flurries here, but this is the same storm system that has been basically with us for since over the weekend when we had the rain that came in here. And so we're actually watching this entire system just kind of basically wrap some moisture back in this direction. So not that we're going to have any type of snow accumulations or anything like that out of this for tonight, but anytime you can have snow in Oklahoma on Christmas, hey, that's a good forecast, right? Even if it's just a couple of snow flurries here. So anyways, this system is still spinning, and this thing is huge, by the way. It is still spinning over the plains all the way to the East Coast, and so it's going to impact our weather again for tomorrow, bringing in some cold weather. So for this week, really the story for this week, temperature-wise, it's going to be chilly, but it will be feeling every bit like winter. I mean, highs in the 40s. And hopefully we can get up to 40 degrees for a high temperature Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to struggle to do it, but we're going to get up to about 40 degrees for a high temperature. By the way, if you are looking for KOCO 5 News tonight, we do have Monday Night Football. ABC always has sports, whether it's NBA or NFL or whatever, on Christmas. And so we are going to be going on a little bit late. Not too sure how late we're going to go, but it looks like this game is kind of turning into a blowout here. So hopefully they'll just kind of run the clock down, because I got up early today. My daughter was already in her room at like 6 o'clock, and she was like, guys, come on, let's go. Open presents. So anyways, long range, though, looking into the month of January, because things are beginning to trend a bit wetter, I guess you could say. Although there's always this there's this really hard way of trying to describe, or sometimes it feels like it can be a bit difficult to try to describe what wetter than normal conditions look like for the beginning of January. Statistically, the driest time of the entire year is January. So you could get like half an inch of rain, and that's wetter than normal. But in comparison, May, which is the wettest month of the year, you get half an inch of rain, and it's like, well, that's not really a whole lot. So it's always relative to the time of the year that we are in. But we do have the newest outlook. I'll go ahead and drag it over here. The newest outlook that we have in place from January 2nd to the 8th, and this was just made today, does show a storm track that looks very El Nino-like, and that is favoring the south. In an El Nino winter, that is when the effects of either El Nino or La Nina are most pronounced. In this case, El Nino. The favored storm track is across the southern tier of the United States, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. So we are going to see wetter than normal conditions coming in between January 2nd and January 8th. Also during this time frame, temperatures near normal, if not slightly below average. So we'll have to watch out for the opportunity of some snow going into the beginning of January. Let me show you the latest outlook here. Let me kind of Let's see. Shelly says Christmas mornings make wonderful memories. I totally agree. I totally agree. Merry Christmas, everybody. That is saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. Again, we're going on late tonight. Not too sure what time we're going on. Okay, so this is the rain or snow outlook. Basically, this is the precip outlook. So a couple things we want to look for here if you're looking for snow going into the month of January is we first need to get wetter than normal conditions in here. So we got to get rid of this brown and this red. Here we are going into the end of this week, going into next week, and look at the green and the blue that begins to pop up for the first week of January, which is kind of lines up with the outlook that I just showed you. Wetter than normal, central western Oklahoma going into the Panhandle and down into the southwest. It looks like it's not really here for long. It kind of backs off as we go towards around January 5th to January 10th. Let's see if it can come back in here. Yeah, it looks like it comes back. Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like it comes back right around mid-January, January 15th to January 20th. That's a lot of blue. That would indicate us being wetter than normal. Now, let's see let me put the temperature outlook in here, see if we can get that. Ooh, might be rain. What I would really want to see during this time frame would be a lot of blue in here. That would indicate us being colder than normal. So if you're colder than normal, wetter than normal, you can kind of correlate that we would probably be dealing with at least the opportunity for some snow there. Not saying it can't snow. It certainly still can, but the chances as of right now are not looking that great. There's been a lot of online chatter in the weather community and all that stuff about, first, Wade, Angie Scott says any bad storms next week. There's a chance for some snow next week, but as of right now, it does not look like it would be anything significant here yet. And any chance for storms would mean like severe weather would be down in the southeast. So there's been some online chatter about the polar vortex and some really cold air coming in here. I'm not quite sold yet that we are going to have that come in to Oklahoma and impact us. What I do see, though, is this storm track that is continuing to favor the south, which would continue to bring in a good chance for below average temps as we go into January and deeper into January here. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is the temperature outlook. So for us to be colder than normal, you want to see the blue and the green that's popping up in here. It's really only there whenever we have a storm track that's running across the south. So what I want to see in order for us to get like really, really cold, like colder than normal, like, a polar vortex, you got to get rid of all this red that's out across Canada. And it's still there, which means that we're not getting an air mass change in here, like polar air or Arctic air coming in. Our drop in temperatures will come from rain and clouds. Layla McSmith saw some snow flurries today in Alva. Did you get any pictures? If you have pictures of it, please send it to my Facebook page. I would love to show it tonight on the news, if you have that. So, by the way, the amount of moisture that we have had so far in December has been incredible. Look at this. Putnam has had almost 5.5 inches of rain. So if this were May, which is the wettest month of the year, that would be a lot. The fact that December is the third driest month of the year and we've had that much, even a bigger deal. This has just been phenomenal. Absolutely love this. This has been a very wet month for us. Guyman, out towards Guyman, has had more rain. The Panhandle has had more rain than Oklahoma City in central Oklahoma. And that usually does not happen a whole lot. So this is definitely a December to remember. It is a December to remember. I sound like a Lexus commercial, right? With the blizzard, is it going to affect Oklahoma around it? No. That will stay way up to the north. Probably like Nebraska going into like northeastern Colorado. Why is this not? There it is. Yeah, Nebraska, Kind of interesting, though, to watch, if you're living in Nebraska, to watch your snow coming in from the north, dropping down like that. That's interesting. So, anyways, okay. It's almost 10 o'clock. Again, KOCO 5 News at 10 o'clock will be on a little bit late tonight because we do have NFL on at this moment. The game's kind of a blowout, so hopefully they'll be over with this game in, like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. But anyways, it is Christmas. Merry Christmas to y'all. Y'all matter a lot to me. You're very important. Much love to you all. And if there's ever anything that you're going through and you want to talk about it here, never hesitate to reach out. Okay. Hopefully I see you on TV in just a little bit. Have a wonderful night.